Everybody, welcome to Columbus, Ohio. We're at the Ohio Health Chiller in Easton, where the West Virginia Wild will take on the Columbus Mavericks. We've played this team a couple of times already, and if I remember right, walking away with a couple wins. And we'll see how it turns out today. As the teams are warming up, we got a minute and 22 seconds left before this game starts, and we'll get this game underway. And warm-ups are finished. The Wild have done their rally and prayers, and ready to take the ice here. Starting lineup, we have Logan Gibson, Bo Ruth, Jake Hawley, Grayson Gosling, and Walker Woods. All right, referee's ready to drop the puck. And this game is underway. Holly wins the faceoff back to Gosling. Up to Ruth. Ruth chips it in. Mavericks pick it up behind their own goal. Try to work it around. Jake Holly picks off that pass, sends it. Gets blocked. Work around the boards to the other side, picked up by the Mavericks. They pass it forward. Walker Woods holds that in. Mavericks break it out through neutral. Send it on into Wild territory. Maverick takes a shot there, picked up by Holly at neutral. Holly sends a centering pass over to Gibson, just off the end of his stick. And a shot. Shot out front by Talon Wynn, and the Wild are on the board. Face off, Wynn moves it in, centers it right in front. E-step, trying to pull the trigger. Gonna head the call. Ball tries to get it past the E-step. It goes through neutral and all the way. The goalie's going to tap it. Mavericks send it back up. Pass to neutral. And shot put on by Mavericks goes wide. Wild pick it back up. That's Call. Call skates through neutral. Tries to put a shot on. Ball circles around, tries to put another shot on. It gets deflected. And that was a shot put on by Wynn and saved by the Mavericks goalie. .11:02 left in the first period. Wild is up 1-0. Off the face-off, Mavericks has it. They work up the boards to center ice. That's Wynn. He passes over to Leighton Walker. Up to Carlisle. Mavericks take it back out to neutral. Goes back to Walker again. Sent all the way back down to the end. Fields picks it up behind our own goal. Battle on the wall. Carlisle putting the hit on the far side.
Keep it in. Good job.
Ball try to clear. Mavericks keep it in. Send a shot on it. Does not make it through traffic. Another shot comes through. That one also blocked.
20 enough shots.
Mavericks out front with a shot. And that is saved. So back out to neutral. Mavericks have it in their own zone. Try to come out. E-Step is able to keep it in. E-Step battling. E-Step picking it back up again. Tries to regain control, but gets knocked out into neutral ice. It's back to Fields. Fields plays it off the wall. It's touched by the Mavericks. Mavericks pick it back up behind the goal line. Woods back on the ice. Vinny Kang picks it up, moves it forward to Woods at neutral. Woods working his way through, trying to get a shot off. It gets knocked away. Mavericks break through free and get a makes a move onto Cash Blake and scores. So the game is now tied up at 1 with 8:45 left in the first period. Comes out through neutral ice. Kang's chasing. Mavericks sent it back up. They're able to work that out of their zone. Pass forward to Smith. Puts a shot on it, gets deflected. Mavericks played off the wall. Try to clear the zone. Actually, they do clear it. So offside. 8:01 left in the first period. We're tied at 1. Ollie taking the draw. Back to Woods. Woods plays it, sends it in deep into Mavericks territory. Mavericks try to clear, and it's kept in by Gosling momentarily, but Mavericks come out and still, and they move it forward. Take a shot on it, goes wide. Back to the blue line. He's not able to hold it in. It goes back to neutral. Holly picking it up, and that's going to be offside. .7:30 left in the first. I'll try to adjust this center camera in between periods here, see if I can get around that pole and people in the way. That's it all the way back down the other end. Grayson Gosling's going to pick that up. Own zone. He tries to pass it out. And it gets picked off by the Mavericks. Mavericks set up and try to get a shot off over to the winger. Did not pull the trigger there. Woods picks it up in our own zone. Always a few steps ahead. And Woods sending the pass over to Holly, but we had a whistle. I thought I heard a whistle, but I didn't know if it was the other rink. We're going to line change. Talon Wind coming out. Take the draw. It's got E-Step and Carlisle on each side. Fields and Walker in the back. Off the draw back to Walker. Walker sends it in deep in the Maverick zone. Sends back out to neutral. Mavericks are going to pick that up. Carlisle disrupting. Mavericks chip it in deep in the Wild territory. Pass around behind the net to the Mavericks. Let's try to send a shot on it. Gets nothing. Wind picks it up. That is skates. Mavericks pick it back up again, and they come into the slot, but he's tied up by about 3 Wild players. E-Step trying to work it out. Mavericks tip it back in. Wind picks it up, sends it pass forward to E-Step, and it's picked off at the blue line. And that is offside on the Wild. 5:50 left in the first period. Tied up at 1. Fang picks it up at neutral. He skates it in, passes it over to Circle. Circle comes out front, puts a shot on, and it goes wide. Mavs bring it out. Mavs at neutral. And he loses the puck there just outside, or just inside the Wild territory. Battle for the puck. Higginbottom breaks it loose, and Kang picks it up. Kang sends it through neutral. It is touched, so there's no icing. Mavs pick it up behind their own goal line. And they send a long pass out to neutral, or Higgs is going to pick it up, pass it over to Call. Call playing defense today. Circle. Trying to put a shot on there. Goalie tips it to the side. Sends it back behind the goal the other way. Mavs have it again. Let's get it through. Pass over to the other winger, and the shot put on to Blake. And Blake steers that to the other side. Let's pick it back up in neutral. Skates through traffic. But gets knocked free, and Paul has that. Paul skating with it. He's got Holly. He's got Gibson. Paul tries to take a shot. It gets deflected by a Mav. Gibson is going to try to send it out front. Goes through traffic. Goes to the other wall. Mavericks pick it back up. And the Mavs skate it behind their own net. Holly chases him down. Knocks the puck free. They try to clear. Gibson knocks it in. Ruth coming over to the battle. Gibson with a shot. And save. Holly picks it back up and wraps around and puts the Wild back in the lead, 2-1. Hopefully this is working. Traditionally, signal here is kind of bad, so hopefully you'll see this live. If not, it will be uploaded later. I don't have any extra cameras today, just the standard 3 cameras. Maybe able to add some more for the next game if possible. We'll see. Takes it out front and a shot put on by Woods. That goes wide. Mavs clearing. Trying to clear, gets stepped in by the Wild. Gibson sends a centering pass over to Ruth, but it's tipped. Holly's going to pick that up, and he shoots it right into the glove of the Maverick. Play is stopped with 3:02 left in the first period. Wild up 2-1 here in Easton, Ohio. Shot right off the face-off by E-Step, and that is saved by the Mavericks goalie. Face-off, Wild, Woods with a shot from the high slot, puts the Wild up 3-1 with 2:54 left. A goal from Warner Woods. Talon Wynn with a shot there on the high slot, saved, and he hustled to that rebound, but the goalie throws that puck. 2:34 left in the first period. Out to the point, Walker is going to send that back in. Goes round behind the Mavericks goal. Wynn tries to pick it up. He falls behind the net. Mavs come out with it. Mavs tries to send a pass over the other side with nobody there. Wild pick it back up deep into the running zone. It's Walker with it. Walker's sends it, tries to send it out. It gets kept in by the Mavericks, but now E-Step comes out with it. E-Step passes it around the Maverick all the way in deep. Easton with a hit in the corner. Mavs send it back up, trying to clear. Fields keeps it in, goes behind the Mavericks goal. And out to Carlisle with a shot. And the Mavericks save that. 1:31 left in the first period. Get another line change. Back to Higgs. Higgs passes over to Call. Call sends it to Kang. Goes off his skate. Goes into Mavs territory. Mavs get control. They're trying to clear. They move it out. Call picks it back up at neutral. Tries to feed a pass over to E-Step. It gets deflected away. Circle. Battling with it over there with Taylor and a couple Mavericks. Mavericks pick it back up. Not able to get control. Call picks it up. Call's going to skate that in. He's skating around, and he gets a shot up close. A rebound out there. It's loose. And the Wild dig around with it. They're digging around, and somebody knocked that in. I wasn't sure who. You probably saw on the camera. I could not see it from my angle. And I suspect that it's probably been called based on the celebrations, but we can review that later. Or you may already know. Wild up 4-1 with 46.9 seconds left in the first period. Ollie taking the draw. Mavs, and nobody has possession yet. It's back and forth. Ruth gets it. He dumps it in. Ollie digs it off the wall there. He passes out to Gibson. Gibson fires it, goes wide. Centering, or sent through the crease by Ruth. Nobody there to get it. It's passed back out, and Woods is going to lay a shot on from the middle of the blue line. And not sure what happened there. I couldn't see from my angle and this pole, but apparently the puck went in the net, but the goalie or the referee says no goal. That was an initial shot by Woods. I didn't see what happened right after that. I don't know if that was a rebound or if it bounced off the wall. I lost sight of it. But anyway, we're facing off just outside of Mavericks territory with 6.8 seconds left on the clock. Wild is up 4-1. And this period's going to come to an end. So we'll reset and come back for period number 2 in just a moment. Again, I don't have a bench cam for you today, but I'm going to put on a goal cam so I can make adjustments to the center cam. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. And period number 2 is underway. Win Carlisle on the ice with E-Step, Fields, and Walker. Walker gets it, passes it to Wynn at neutral. Wynn skates through, gets knocked away. E-Step sends it back in, but it's offside or out of play. Not sure which one that was. Either way, we got a whistle. E-step sends it in deep in the Mavericks zone. Mavericks pick it up. They send it on around the wall. It comes out into neutral ice. It's going to be picked up by Carlisle. Carlisle passes it over to Fields. E-step tips it and sends it on in deep. Wynn faces him down in the corner. It's knocked away. Carlisle tries to retrieve. Knocked out to neutral ice. Fields has it. Mav steal. E-step steals it. E-step sends it toward the goalie there. And the goalie kicks it back out.
Oh!
And we got a big hit over there and a penalty. That's Landon E-step going away for a penalty. And looks like boarding is the call there, and that's going to be, I think it's going to be a 10 and a 2. It looks like he got, all right, so Wild going a penalty kill for a minute and a half, and E-step is going to be out for 10 minutes. And serving the penalty for him, the minor penalty for him is going to be Kang.
Clear the zone!
Mavericks trying to clear. They finally get it out to neutral ice. And Wynn is going to skate it back in. Wynn trying to set it for a shot. It's knocked away by the Mavs. Mavs skated back. Picked up by Higgs in the corner. Turned back over to the Mavs. Mavs tried to sneak around. And we got some pushing and shoving as the Mavs whack at the puck in front of the goalie. It looks like play is stopped. 11:03 left. And refs are talking to the players down there. It's kind of settle everybody down. Off the face-off, Wild control, call. Looking behind the net. Mavs pick it back up, try to set a shot on. Sounded like it hit post, but anyway, Wynn comes back out with it. Wynn sends a shot across the crease, goes over to the other side. Ball battling for it on the far side at the blue line. Ball comes out with it. He comes back in, shorthanded. Paul tries to shoot, and the puck does not go. Mavs pick it back up, skate through neutral. They try to set for a shot. It gets poked away by Wynn. Wynn's going to move it on around the boards. Other side, and Paul puts pressure on. We're back to full strength. With E-step still in the box, serving the major. Higgs comes out with it. He sends a pass over to Kang. Kang ain't able to pull the trigger because he gets poked away. Mavs pick it back up in neutrals. Kang's going to chase him down, tie him up. Wynn coming in hot there, knocking that puck away. Mavs play it back up, and it ends up in the neutral zone. Sent back in momentarily. Circle's going to pick that up at the blue line. And he's trying to move it the other way. He gets knocked off the puck. Mavs get it, send it back through neutral again. Goes all the way down the other way. This should be an icing call. Yes, it is. Icing called with 9:19 left in the second period.
When did Jake get that boarding call? Was it Sunday?
Shot put on from the blue line from Woods. Mavericks pick it back up. Ghazi picks it up on our own end, sends a pass over to Woods. Woods picks it back up in neutral. Woods is going to skate it in. He winds up and takes a shot. Nothing but net from the face-off dot in the far side. And Woods scores another one here to increase the lead to 4. But 5-1 is the score here now in the second period. With a goal by Walker Woods. Another line change. We got Ruth, Holly, Gibson on the ice with Taylor and Walker in the back. Mavs send the puck through neutral ice. It's picked up by, that's Fields over there on the other side. I saw the 9. And it is sent back the other way. Mavericks goalie picks it up, tries to clear it out. It hits the wall, kept in by the Wild. That's Fields on the other side. Holly gets a hold of it. Holly setting up and tries to chip a shot in the center there. It's bouncing around. Gibson not able to get it. Holly not able to get a hold of it. And it comes back out to neutral. Good chances there on that one. Mavs try to send a centering pass. Gets knocked away. Back up the blue line with a one-time shot attempt, and he whiffs, and Holly comes out with it. Holly's going to work his way around the Mavericks, right in front, makes it deep, saved by the goalie. Rebound comes out. Gibson sent it back on net again. Holly with another shot off the rebound, passed back, and the Mavericks get it. What a good series of play there from the boys. Lots of effort there trying to get those rebounds. Mavs take it back the other way. It's picked up, set back out in front. High slot. Mavs with a shot, and that's a save or a miss in that. I don't know. I was looking down. Keep my head up. Puck gets knocked free through neutral. Holly, and the Maverick chases. Holly steals the puck away. Ruth out front, and Ruth, Gibson, I'm sorry, that was Gibson. And another good effort by the Wild there, team play. Puts them on the board again. And we are at 6-1 now in the second period. Wynn line up to take the face off. He's got Higginbotham on wing now. And Carlisle on the other side. It's Woods in the back with Paul. And a shot put on by Carlisle, save. Turned over to the Mavericks, and we got a cross-check call. Swift goes away for a cross-check. With 6:36 left in the second period. Off the face-off, Higgs with a shot, rebound. He's trying to get a second shot off there. It goes back out the blue line. Paul tries to get it, but it goes under his stick. Back out to neutral. Wild on their power play. Higgs sends a pass over to Grayson Ghazi, who gets a shot off and save. Ghazi picks it back up again at the blue line. Win with it now. And that's Woods. Woods dropping a pass back And a shot by Call goes wide. Call making a slick move there to regain or to retain possession. Call comes in, takes a shot from point blank, save. Rebound comes out, sent back toward the goalie. He pokes it away. Woods has it at neutral. He skates it in. He sends an easy pass back to Ghazi, who sends a pass to Higginbotham. Higgs comes in, takes a shot. Goalie gets a piece of that, it goes over. Paul holding it in at the blue line, trying to keep it in. He does. Paul takes a shot, save. Ghazi goes to the corner for it. And it is coming back out to neutral ice where Ghazi, that is offside, but at least it looked that way from here. Mavs sent it all the way back to the other end. That's going to be an icing call. Stop play with 4:34 left. Everybody's back to full strength. We'll face off on the far face-off circle. Mavs had it behind their own net. A couple passes bring it back out to neutral, but it's turned over to the Wild. Walker passes a pass up the circle. And Taylor has it at neutral now. Circle battling for it. Carlisle tries to poke at it and get it to go on into Mavericks territory, but the Mavericks get it and come back the other way. They're trying to send a pass. It's intercepted by Taylor. Mavs end up with it in the corner. Carlisle lines up for a hit. Sneaks around behind the, probably going to do a wraparound. He passes it out to the blue line. And the defense go back and forth, but they lose it. Taylor chases him down. Back through neutral. Mavs pick it back up in the Wild territory. Come on in, get close, take a shot, and that's a save by Mungold with 3:22 left in the second period. Off ends up to Walker Woods, who passes it over to Gibson. Gibson sends it out to neutral. Mavs pick it back up and turned over to Bo Ruth. Passes it, turned back over to the Mavs. Mavs back to Ruth again. Ruth sends it over, and Woods is there to collect that, and it goes back to the Mavs. We got some pushing and shoving in front of the Mavs bench. Coach wants a call there, doesn't get it. Holly goes in close and sends it. Oh, I thought it went in. It popped out. Yeah, we thought it went in, but it apparently didn't order. It came back out quick. I don't know.
I thought that went in.
Mavs with the breakaway. Mavs come in. Woods chase him down. Shot goes wide. Kick back out to neutral. Holly is in the zone. Passes over to Ruth. He tries to center it back out and hits traffic. Holly ends up with it. Passes it back to Ben Call. Call. Back to Holly. Holly back to Call. Call with a long shot that hits post. And it is knocked back out to neutral zone. Holly's going to collect that. Holly over to Gibson. As he gets pressure on the other side. Gibson with it. Gibson cross ice. Tries to hit Ruth with it. He picks it up in the corner. Well, he's battling the Maverick for it. And a quick shot put on by the Wild somehow. Woods picks it up the blue line, chips it back in. Hit by Holly, hit by Maverick. Mavericks have it behind their own goal. They're back out front to Ruth, and Ruth puts a little backhand shot on there, and Mavs are able to collect that and stop play with 1:19 left in the second period. Quinn taking a draw. Mavericks pick it up and try to clear it out. Ghazi sends a cross ice to the other faceoff circle. Pops back out to Leighton Walker. Walker's going to chip it back in. It's going to go behind the net. Mavs scoot it along and send it back to the other side. Mavs come out with it, but Higgs steals the puck. Higgs getting pressure. He sends it forward. Mavs try to clear it back out. And Mavs send it all the way back down. They're saying no icing. 37 seconds left in the second period. Ghazi's going to pick that up. He gets pressure from a Maverick, changes directions with a quick stop, sends it forward to Wynn. Wynn skating it in. And out front, and Higgs with a shot. Goalie gets a piece of that, it goes over. Wynn picks it back up in the corner. Kane with a shot, it goes wide. Higgs trying to collect, he gets bumped. Knocked off the puck. Kane picks it up at center, Ghazi. Ghazi to Win, and we got a buzzer. And we are 2 periods down, and the score is 6-1. 13 minutes left in the game, and we'll be right back. And we're back at the beginning of the third period. The puck is dropped. We got Circle Carlisle on the ice with Noah Taylor. Taylor gets hit. Puck is in Mavericks territory. We got a penalty on Smith. And he's got a 10. Wild on the power play. As Smith goes away for it looks like some kind of head contact. It's Carlisle. Carlisle trying to wind up for a shot. He's getting pressured. He sends it around behind the net. Picked up by Fields. Fields tries to send a shot in. It hits a player, and he sends another shot in. It goes wide. And pass over to Circle. Circle with the shot. It goes wide.
Get there, Jake.
It's in like all the way down the other end where a lone Maverick is going to pick it up and try to center it out. It's picked up by the Wild. Ollie with it at center. He has Circle coming in with him. He gets pressured off the puck in the corner. Puck gets knocked free. Ruth sends it on in deep. Woods is going to pick it up. Sends it right out front to Circle. Circle with the shot. Pad saved by the goalie. Send back up the wall to Fields. Fields sends it back in deep. Back up to Fields again. Fields sends it cross ice to Woods. Maverick comes out of the box, so they're back to full strength. Pass over. Circle intercepts. Holly battling for it. Sends it over to Fields at the blue line. Fields winds up for a shot and saved by the Mavericks goalie. Play is stopped with 10:49 left in the third period, and we're at 6-1. There's going to be a call on Woods elbowing. Not sure if I had my camera on for that. It was right in front, but I'm not sure if my camera was actually on that. But Woods is going to get a penalty for elbowing. He's about 2 heads taller than that kid, and otherwise it probably wouldn't win a call. But I'm not a ref. Nor will I ever be. Mavericks win the face-off, send a shot on to, it's Blake, Cash Blake out there, making the save. Ruth picks it up, sends it behind the net. Ollie picks up on the other side. Maverick comes in and steals, sends it right out front. It's bouncing around.
One shot in there from
sent forward. The Wild is just trying to kill this penalty off. 55 seconds left on the penalty. Mavs come out with it through neutral. It's a 3-on-2. And he gets knocked off the puck by Gibson. And is sent back out. And Cash Blake's able to get a hold of that and stop play once again. Jake Hall will line up for the face-off. He's got Landon Estep out there with him and Grayson Goggins. Talon Wynn. I'm sorry, that was not Jake Hall. That was Talon Wynn. So Estep, Talon, Wynn, that's Grayson Goslick and Zachary Hickenbottom on the ice. It's off one by the Mavericks. Mavericks pick it up. They try to turn. They skate. They bring it in. It hits the skate. Onto the stick of Talon Wynn. Biggs tries to chip it out. Mavericks keep
Get
it
there, Ari!
in. Gives to Ghazi. Mavericks send it back in deeper. Ghazi picks it back up again. Ghazi making some moves around the Mavericks. All kinds of moves. Loses it momentarily. Regains possession. Sends it back out to neutral ice. Killed all the penalty off. So Walker Woods is back on the ice. Woods picks it up behind her own goal. Tries to make a move. Mavs poke check it. Mavs set up, get a shot off there, but it gets blocked by Woods. That's Ghazi picking it up. Ghazi skating it through neutral. He's got Wynn, E-step coming in with him. Woods coming in as well. Ghazi skates it back out. Tries to send it to center. But it hits something and deflects. Chip back out the neutral ice, picked up by Ghazi. Ghazi sends it over, tries to hit it to Woods. It hits the stick of a Maverick, but Woods ends up with it anyway. Ghazi plays it forward. Mavericks pick it up. And Mavericks end up skating it in. Picked up by Higgs. And Woods coming in again, and that is another penalty on Woods. I think his size is getting him in trouble at this point. Let's see what the call is on that one. We got a game. We got a 2 and a 10. So Woods with the 10 and 2 for something. I don't know. I didn't see what the call was. I saw some discussions happen over there. Talking to my friend Van that's here watching the game, who coaches and also refs. And he didn't really understand that call either, but regardless, Woods is in the box for the rest of the game. And Wild kill another penalty. Carlisle sends it from neutral ice behind the Mavs goal. Holly in the corner. Tries to pick it up, it gets knocked away, back out. Mavs come back out with it. Fields defends. He gets around Fields and sends a shot that goes wide. Another rebound put out front. Another shot goes wide. Holly comes out with it. 13 seconds left on the minor penalty. 10 seconds left. Holly chases him to the corner. Mavs try to clear it out. It's sent back in and a long shot from the blue line. I don't know if the goalie got a piece of that or if it went wide, but back to full strength. Minus Walker Woods. Holly with it. He comes in. He's got Ruth on the other side. He comes through the center, gets around traffic, makes a move, and the goalie is able to stick his leg out and knock it off of his stick. Mavs come back out with it. Comes off the Maverick stick. Holly recollects that. He goes in, goes around behind the net, sends it out to Higginbotham, who one times it. It goes wide. Chipped back out in front. Ruth trying to pull the trigger. The goalie dives on it, and we have a stoppage in play again with 5:44 left in the third period. Mavs get it off the face-off, pass to neutral ice. Mavs come in, 3-on-2. Mavs send the shot, it hits a stick and in the glove of Cash Blake. Taking the face off, picks it up in the corner, sends it on around the Desmond circle. No, that's sorry, that's Gibson. I see numbers, and I think it's the other player. Anyway, shot put on by Holly there, just inside Maverick territory. Gets saved, and we stop play again. 5:12 left in the third period. Now Circle's on the ice with Gibson and Ruth. A lot of sevens out there, 87, 77, and a 7. Mavericks pick it back up, and they chip it in. Gibson's going to pick that up behind our own goal. He chips it forward. It pops over the stick of a Maverick, and Ruth chases him down. Maverick passes it back. Gibson gets it and sends it forward. Mavericks pick it back up again and skate it through neutral. Call defends, along with Higginbotham. It comes free behind our own goal, where Call is going to skate it all the way out. He's going to go end to end. And he goes into the goal. Call skating end to end there, and Maverick loses their stick. He gets in at close range and ends up in the goal with the goalie. 4:09 left in the third period. Face off won by the Wild. Back to Ghazi, who sends a hard shot on into the glove of the Maverick goalie. Pass sent all the way back out to center. Mavericks pick it back up. They send a pass over to another Maverick. Gets knocked away.
Oh, good battle! There you go. See you, 30.
It's Kang.
There you go, 30.
Pass sent out front. No Maverick there to pull the trigger. Lots of traffic. Shot from the blue line through a lot of traffic, goes behind the net. Wild picks it back up. It's picked up by Desmond Circle. Circle skates it all the way out through neutral, chips it in. Goes behind the Mavericks goal. Kang is trying to get a hold of it. Mavericks get it, send it back up. And Mavericks are going to bring it back out to neutral. It's a 1 versus 3.
Who you pass it to?
Taylor's going to collect it. Send it up to Ghazi. Ghazi trying to work his way out. He sends it back out to neutral. Picked up by the Mavericks there. Kang's going to chase him down. He gets rid of it. Mavericks try to clear. It's kept in by Taylor. This time the Mavericks bring it out. And Taylor's going to play it back to Walker, who plays it up to Kang. Vinny Kang. Vinny Kang with a shot. Save. Rebound comes out, and that was Talon Wynn trying to get a hold of that rebound. 2:22 left in the third period. Wild up 6-1. Mavericks end up with it for the face-off. Carlisle chips it back. Mavericks pick it back up again. Fields knocks it away. Comes off the board, back up to the Mavericks defender. And they line up for a shot at the blue line from the defender. And Cash Blake gets a hold of that and stops play with 1:59 left in the third period.
Get off!
Mavericks keep that in. It's a win dumped behind the net. Puck goes around the wall. Mavericks pick it up, play it to the other defender. Goes off of his stick. He can't get control. Wild send it out into neutral. Through neutral. Mavericks chase it down. Minute and a half left. Mavs sent it through neutral ice. Picked up by Higgs. He sends it right back out into neutral ice again. Carlisle gets bumped. Higgs tries to skate it out. Gets knocked away. He stepped back on the ice. Mavs end up with it with a long shot. Goes wide, and Blake is going to jump on that. Stop play once again. We've got a minute exactly left in the third period, and this one is going to be in the books. Mavs end up with it. And it's turned over to the, well, it was turned over to the Wild. Mavs end up with it again, send it back in deep. Grayson Ghazi with it behind the Mavs, or behind her own net. Back out to the point. Shot put on. It hits Paul. Paul passes it to Holly, goes off of his stick. Bo Ruth has it. Ruth sends a pass across ice over to Holly. Holly kicks it, gets in the corner, tries to send it back to Gibson. Holly with it. Holly sends it back in deep. See the guys trying to set up a play out there. It's good to see. Paul sends it toward the net, goes wide. Holly picks it up, and that's it. That's it today. Your final score, Wild 6, Mavericks 1. We'll be back here at 5:50 for game number 2 in this series today. So join us back if you can. Hopefully the stream worked okay. All right, thanks everybody for watching. And again, we'll be back here at 5:50 p.m. today. Tune back in, and we'll do this again. See you then.